Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I, well, it just started. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am doing a live tonight just for the simple fact that I am not going to have one of my weekly uploads due to the fact that I didn't I didn't have any good content to put out. So I was doing some fishing this week up north this past weekend, and hey W6, thanks for stopping in. Um, yeah, I just want to apologize for not having a weekly uploaded video. So I just don't want to have anything worth putting up, kind of a thing. Fishing was slow up north, and it uh it wasn't really slow. I was slow, just relaxing too much, and I caught a few nice bass, but other than that, I didn't get them on camera, so I had one that ended up getting caught a little bit on a little hook and night crawler, excuse me, and pulled it underneath the pier and it let loose. But I caught one the next day, or one of the days I was up there. I learned something too. I ended up putting a little clip with a barrel swivel on, and I learned a lesson that um, I tied that on a little clip so I wouldn't have to keep retying knots for new lures. So what I did, I tied that clip on, and I had a decent bass. I could see it glimmer in the sun as it turned, and I'm reeling. All of a sudden, ooh, it got real loose. Reeled it all the way in. I could see that the clip opened up. So either I buy new clips where it wraps around and actually hooks on the clip part, or I just keep tying knots. So that wasn't on video. And the big one that I caught next to the pier, no, out farther, that didn't, I didn't have that on video either. Hope the two of you that are watching are doing great. Hope your week was good. This week was a little quick for me. I only had 3 days of work to do. Had Tuesday and last Friday off of work, so it was a nice time up north. It is, let's see, 74 degrees out. It's actually quite nice. It's um, not much humidity. I'm hoping that the mosquitoes stay away so I can continue to talk out here. It's beautiful. Nice night for a live chat or a nice night for a walk, bonfire. Yeah, I'm thinking about buying a small boat, like a little 16 foot or smaller with an electric motor kind of a thing and two oars, just for something to maneuver around on the lakes that I've been fishing on, where I could possibly have a better opportunity to catch fish. Okay, there's two of you here watching. I wonder who the second person is. Four, JV Outdoors. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Um, Coffee Outdoors. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think a John boat would suit me just fine. A little electric trolling motor. Um, I could stand up in it comfortably without rocking it like you would a rowboat. A friend of mine at work, he found one on Facebook Marketplace. It's $700. It looks like it's a beautiful. rowboat. A little, yeah, little aluminum boat. It's all decked out. The seats were all redone. They put, looks like, boards across. They're all stained real nice. It looks really top notch. I would use it for bass fishing, like you said, coffee, bass fishing, um, any any pan fishing. But yeah, I'd like to do that. That way, I could probably get a little bit more content. I think I'm doing fairly decent with doing the stuff from piers and the shores. 86 pounds of thrust. Is that a lot? I'm not real up on that. I never had a boat or learned, or I don't know anything about that stuff. So I'm kind of interested to learn a little bit more about it so that way I can have content with that also, and maybe use it for trapping too. Once trapping season comes around, I could make some water sets for muskrats and be a little bit more successful that way. Ooh, that's tough. Friend of mine had to do that last year. His furnace or AC. I think he could live without the AC, but I believe his furnace, they it went out, but they were able to find a part where it could be replaced. It was hard to find the part, but they got the heat back on. They have a gas fireplace, but luckily enough, there was a supplier that had um, the part that he needed. I'm I use a four wheeler that my dad bought a while ago. I'm using that for trapping. I don't use it a lot, but I use it for over by my wife's uncle's house for trapping because he's got some a fair amount of acreage that I have some sets on when I when it's when the season's open. Hey, Mark, thanks for stopping in. Talking about thinking about getting a little rowboat or a John boat for fishing. Full time dream. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Um, Raymond Williams, how's it going? Just for I'd like to have more opportunities to catch fish with a boat. I know I'm doing fairly decent from the shores and piers, but I think I could do a little better for bigger panfish. It's going on as long as it's going. Um, like I said earlier, I want to apologize. I'm not going to be able to have a video out this week. I try to do my videos on Saturday, but like I said earlier, there wasn't a lot of chances to um, for filming. When I did try to film, I wasn't catching anything, and when I went outside without my phone to record, I would catch fish. So it's Murphy's Law was kicking in. I know Mark J. Larson. He went up to northern Minnesota, and they were hammering the walleyes for a little while. He caught a Mark caught a nice, really nice walleye. I don't remember how long it was, but It it makes me want to go up there and I got plans to head up next spring or maybe even next summer, possibly, and get some walleyes. A friend of mine going fall. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm going to North Dakota in October or so for duck and goose hunting. So it's gonna be a packed year next year, Lord willing. So I'm looking forward to that and hoping to get some fish next year up by Cody and go out west for um, ducks and geese. I'm going up there the 13th of August. Hey, that sounds like a good plan. Went to get my game cam. Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, when I went bear hunting, my wife's stepdad, he helped me out with that. He has a camera and he has a lockbox. It's a steel lockbox, so they weren't able to get at that, but that sucks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going out there. I thought about going next spring and maybe hunting turkeys with Cody, but I think fishing would be a um, good opportunity to get some good footage and a good experience, and I guess check it off my bucket list kind of a thing. A full time gym. That's funny. Oh, he did. I thought you. Oh, oh, never mind. I read it wrong. Oh yeah. So yeah, I went out fishing last night off of a pier, and there's a bunch of lily pads, but I just couldn't seem to get the anything the bite. I was using a wacky rig setup, and I thought for sure with casting casting next to the lily pads, I would possibly draw something out, but I don't know. So I went to our local store. My son told me that there's 9 millimeter ammo on sale or for sale, and or a shipment that came in. So I bought 2 boxes of those, and I bought a frog for on top of the lily pad. So hopefully this weekend I can hit that lake again from the pier and see if I can catch something off the from the lily pads, jerk it across the lilies a little bit, and hopefully connect. See if I missed anything in the chat here. Well, there's 5 people here, so it's be cool to get up to 10 or so. Looking, there's a friend of mine. I told him I was going to go live tonight, but he's doing some shopping for birthday gifts. I don't remember if it's for his wife. I don't remember, but that's priority over my live stream. Such a beautiful night. The other last week it was so humid. This past weekend it was unbearable. We were up north. It's just hot. It was thick. Come home and I had to cut grass, and there was some rain coming, and so I did that, and all of a sudden I could feel the temperature drop I mean, it dropped like 15 degrees, it seems, and it just just I got laid off today. So, oh, you got laid off today. That's a bummer. Still here uploading this week's video and next weekend's. Cool. I'm glad you're still here. I appreciate it. But hey, Matt's in the house. Thanks for stopping in, Matt. I'm eating fish tacos. Oh, from the walleye. That's gotta be so good. I made fish tacos once. That was so good. That was I forgot how to make them, but I gotta do it again. I gotta get some fish. I don't want to go to the store and get fish. Almost tempted after seeing what Mark just put up. Get some cod or something from. I can't do. I'd be really desperate if I did. But fish tacos, that sounds really, really good. Thanks a lot, Mark. But yeah, the other day the temperature dropped about. It was probably good 90s, and my son came home from work. He said it was just hot. He said it was worse than basic training down in Georgia. And the next day, total opposite. It rained all day on Wednesday. Worked in the rain, just just sucked. Then today is just beautiful. A slight breeze. It's awesome. Hey Matt, I don't know if you saw my description, but I got a hankering to. I got an itch to buy a boat, a small little boat, rowboat, just something to put around with electric trolling motor. Because most of the smaller lakes you can't have gas motors, so which is fine. Nice little electric, quiet motor, trolling motor. Just a simple way of life, right there. Nice and quiet, peaceful. Everyone's saying hi to everybody else. Awesome. Being cordial. I don't even know how to spell that. Cordial. Yeah, I kind of mentioned something to my wife about buying a boat, and she wasn't yay or nay, but it's kind of oh. So we'll see. Got some other things to take care of first, and maybe after that I'll buy a boat. But by that time, it's probably going to be trapping season, and I'm not going to want to go fishing. But I can, like I said, when Coffee's comment, I could possibly use it for trapping to set water sets for muskrats and muskrats. So, what's everyone doing on their Friday night? Well, five of you are watching me, so you can't be too busy. Everyone else is probably out and about. Yeah, that's what I did about my gun. I, yeah, I showed you that picture. Or sent you a text, Matt, and told her last week Friday about it, and she goes, "Oh, let me see." Showed it to her, and she liked it actually. Brandon's outdoor adventures, getting ready to go fishing at 3 a.m. Well, that's awesome. Where are you from, Brandon? I'm not certain. 3 a.m. That's pretty early. I know there's guys around here that go get up early and go out on Lake Michigan, either on a charter or they have their own setup or the big salmon that are out there, salmon, trout. Some guys are doing really well out there. It's been quite a while since I've been out on Lake Michigan, actually a few years. Ohio. Okay, cool. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up too, as long as you're as we're conversing. Oh, there's four here now. Someone left. That's right. It's Friday night. People are going out to eat, out and about. JV just uploaded a video, part two. I gotta watch the first part yet. TNN Deerstalker, thanks for stopping in, bud. I appreciate it. Good to see you here. So, Brandon, what are you fishing for? Ohio. Are you near a Great Lake? Maybe is there? Is it Lake? I don't remember. Yeah, thanks, JB. Thumbs up, please. I guess it drives the channel. Gets my channel out there. Gives me a little boost. I guess it alerts YouTube that I'm likable. Okay, is that where you're going fishing, or are you gonna go fishing on a small inland lake? Say that 10 times. I can't. I can't even say it twice. Oh, some news too. I'm actually getting decals made up, and I'm pretty excited. Algorithms, thumbs up. I'll never understand. Yeah, me either, I guess. But I've heard that. Turn this way a little bit. But I heard that it helps with you, or the thumbs up helps with getting your content out there a little better. I guess I'm not. That's what I hear. 2 hours away from Lake Erie. Good fishing out there. Is salmon out there too? I'm assuming. I should be having a bonfire too tonight, but I just want to kick back and relax a little bit, going for catfish and walleye, going to a different lake. Oh, I got you. I went catfishing 2 summers ago already. Or was it last summer? I think it was 2 summers ago. Living in and outdoors. Hey, I think I said it right. It wasn't a tongue twister. I'm doing good. How about you all up there? What's the temp up there like now? Is it kind of like ours? We got 75 degrees right now, 74. Probably dropped a little bit since I started the live. But I really liked that video of you guys hammering those big bluegills. Uh, I wish that's the thing too. Why I want to get a small boat. I never thought I'd want a boat, but YouTube is really getting me into more things to do more things and having a channel and putting out content. If I learn something from somebody else, I want to put that forth and see what I can do to get someone hooked, you know, with fishing or 80 today. That's a good temperature, it's comfortable, and hope it wasn't humid because it's not really humid around here anymore. but but those fish up there that you guys were bringing in, oh my gosh, I, that is so awesome. I love how when you catch a bluegill, or sunfish, or I don't think I never caught a crappie yet. How they go they go sideways, and it's hard to pull them in because they're so flat. You're pulling like a piece of lumber through the water. I like that. It's fun. Even the little ones, they put up a little fight too. They've been in the pool. Oh, talking about, did I finish about my decals? I'm gonna get some decals made up. I don't know about hats. That's a little extra to get a program set up for embroidery on hats. Jana, how are you doing? It's my sister-in-law from Buffalo, Tatonka, New York. Thanks for stopping in, Jana. I really appreciate it. Spin circles and yeah, they do. It's so much fun catching those little ones. Yeah, if I could, that would be so much fun to get those larger ones like you guys were slocking. Well, that's awesome. Thanks, Justin, for telling Jana. Oh, you'll absolutely get one. I still have your address, and I may have to send you an email. I if I can't make it out quite right, I'll have to. Oh, you're near Buffalo too. Awesome. Just to double check the addresses and things like that. Not that they get some sent somewhere else, but I like to get coffee mugs and the sky's the limit, I guess. But I don't want to go overboard too quick, because hey, small order charters. Anyone else having a hard time hearing? Oh man, I should have. Should I pull this closer? Can you all hear me? Obviously, you can hear me. I hope. I'll be out there next March, Jana, if that's still happening, right? That is cool. This whole YouTube thing, there's so many connections with people. It is so awesome. I will do that, teen and deer stalker. That's the one thing I want to do too. Small order charter said something about frogs. I want to go gigging for frogs. That's another. That's another thing I could do with a boat is go gigging frogs. That would be fun. But we're only allowed 5 frogs, 5 a night of one species. You can, if I read the regs right. Can you all hear me? All right. Yeah, 5 frogs of one species, and if 5 frogs of another. So I didn't know there were so many different frogs, but where I caught the crayfish in one of my other videos, um, all right, Jana, thank you. I forgot where I was. I got caught up in a chat. This is awesome though. Oh, talking about frogs. Some fried frog legs are good about now. Yeah, I only had frog legs once or twice at a local restaurant. It's called Willows, and they were really good. and watching Trapper Jay shoot him with his blowgun kind of makes me wish we could do that too. I'm not. I got a blowgun. I bought one from Tim Wells, and I would like to see or ask about the regulations with that and see if we can use those for hunting or um, stuff like that. Because I would like to. If not, it's just a novelty thing. I'll end up setting it up in the yard and shooting a piece of styrofoam or something, which I really don't want to do. I actually want to try hunting with it or fishing or gigging frogs or something like that. But yep, I want to get hats, um, decals, coffee mugs, t-shirts. But that I don't know how I want my t-shirts set up because that's an extra. Huh, I wonder. How's that? Is that a little better? Ah, I know what happened. My earbuds were in, and the mic is right here. So the mic was behind the computer, the monitor part of it. And all right, awesome. I'm glad I figured that out. Yeah, that would be awesome to shoot a bear with a blowgun. Tim Wells did it, so it can be done. Week from tomorrow, we are start filming a pig spear, pig crossbow, and fish gigging videos. Have a friend coming. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. I'm gonna. That would be fun to do. Spearing pigs and fish gigging videos. That's really neat. Um, yeah, like I can hear you just fine. All right, good. Yeah, my earbuds are plugged in, but um, I don't know coffee mugs or if I should do that or not, or t-shirts. I will, but what I want to do is just have in the in the corner right here my logo, and then maybe put a flag on one side and enjoy the little things on the other, or put enjoy the little things on the back, just below the collar, like the middle of the back a little bit. Alaska bear hunt collab in the making. Really, that'd be cool. Wow, I already have pits and blinds built and pigs tearing up the corn. Oh boy, they ain't gonna know what hit them. Just like Tim Wells would say, slock them. Just got my new hate and decals in. I'm thinking hat. And that's what I kind of figured. Well, that's cool. You got one picked out already? Probably thinking about putting it on the smoker already, huh? I did that to a deer one time. Just coming in, I drew back on it. I had it pictured in my mind how I was going to make it. and then I release and I completely missed. Stupid. Like Daddy Duck would say, stupid. STOOPID. Stupid. I ordered decals. They haven't come in yet. I'm talking with a guy in the city just east of here, and we're kind of going back and forth, touching base here and there. I went in there on Tuesday when we got back from up north, and um, kind of tweaked the logo a little bit and added some color because I was just going to have it black and white, but he just made it up in black and white just to kind of see what I liked. So I'm glad he mentioned that. This is a whole new ball game for me as far as that goes. But the colors I think are going to look pretty cool. They're not eye popping, but it just adds a little nicer look to it. Huh. I'll have to look into that kind of thing too with the ordering online, but I like to keep it local. Kanan Roberts Outdoors, thanks for stopping in. I give the small guy some business, I got my decals for that's how much mine are going to be too. No, actually, a little bit cheaper, not much cheaper. I forget, but it's not very expensive. I want to, depending on how many I get, depends on what the price is, you know. But I'd like to get 40 or 50 of them. Start there, start small, and then eventually work up the t-shirts. And I would love to get mugs made up, or even travel mugs. I should look that up though too, sticker mule. But once I get my emblems or my logo all done, I'll think about that. I haven't gone pig hunting yet. I would really love to try that. There's some feral pigs around here, a little, not many, but I think they were taken care of. So I don't think there's anything that reproduced any too quick, which is good because you don't need that around all those feral pigs. Just like feral cats. But I think there's two fox in the neighborhood here. I think they're taking care of some of the rabbits too. I haven't seen a whole lot of rabbits around lately. Push this back a little bit. Hey, I was that Jana? Leave the cats alone. Hey, I have. It's the fox that might be taking care of the cats. Jana. Um, yeah. Like I said, I don't have a video. This is one reason why I'm doing the live, so I could get, some a boost, kind of a thing. Some more views from this, I hope. Yeah, Jana, there's one morning I woke up or got up for work, looked out the window and out of the kitchen window, and I thought it was a coyote because fit the profile just perfect. And it ran across the street from where David Schnell lives by the Tomcat Lounge. And it um, ran across the street, and that's where That's all I saw. But Megan saw one up the street a week before that, crossing between the houses around evening around this time, and the neighbor saw two of them. So I don't know if they're hanging around or denned up over by Grandpa Gary or not. I got hundreds of stray cats around my house. One neighbor once went nuts and emptied his net. Holy crap. That's just being wasteful. Okay. Gotta run. Have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping in, Tina. Dear Stalker. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out if you haven't already. That would be appreciated. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping in. I would love to have 15 here right now. 15 people. I had 10. Be awesome to have 15. But that's all right. I got 7 here now. Yeah, it is crazy, Jana. Yeah, pigs multiply like crazy. And it doesn't take long before they're ready to mate, the young to mate, and the gestation isn't long either. It's 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. They're like rabbits. I'm going to scroll up here quick and see if I missed anything. Oh, Tina N said pigs luckily have finally got under control here. They are so destructive. Yeah, it's amazing what they can rut up. It's they can create real havoc on farm on crops and really, I guess I didn't know that, but no wonder there's so many rabbits once in a while. That'd be really crazy. Small water. I'm just showing you live on our live. We may be able to time travel. I wouldn't mind going back. I really don't want to go forward. From what's happening now, I really don't want to go forward. Or actually forward. I want to go back. But if I don't watch the news, I ain't gonna worry about anything. Just do what I'm doing. Loving the outdoors. Keeping you guys entertained, and you're gonna keep me entertained. I appreciate all you guys and gals. I love the support that you've given me in the past year and a half, actually. Yeah, it been doing this a year and a half. I almost have and telling awesome dad jokes. Yeah, I said one yesterday, but I really can't say it. It was not really a dad joke, but I'm not going to say it on here. There's some kids watching. I don't want. It's not bad. It's not good. I want to go back to the 70s. Actually, I wouldn't mind going back to the mid 80s. You know, I would. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. I would learn how to trap then. That way I could have 30 some years experience of trapping like I do hunting. Do a little bit more fishing, learn more about fishing back then. So, oh man, there's um a question on Facebook, one of them things which I really don't like answering because I feel that they can put two and two together and figure out who you are and what you do. But the question was asked that what would your dream job be? My dream job would be um, being a hunting guide out in Montana slash ranch hand. Hunting and stuff with J&J. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, back in the 80s, even a friend of mine, even my grandpa too, he trapped a little bit. I don't know how much he did trap, but they were always going out raccoon hunting at night and bringing home raccoons. I mean, they were doing really good. And that stuff would bring a lot of money. You, it was basically for not to um not stereotype or group them, but a lot of construction workers, that's what they did in the off season is trapped. And that's how they made a living during the off season. And once trapping season was over, it was time to get called back to work. You know, that was a part time job. And you could love the outdoors and produce fur for all the fur industry and the clothing and perfume. And hey, Backwoods, thanks for stopping in, brother. I would go back to the 70s if I know what I know now. A lot of women in their 50s now would smile a little more. uh, that's a, yeah. But yeah, go back to the 80s. Like I said, I would learn to trap a little bit more. $40 mink, $12. Yeah. This past year, I only had two muskrats, but I ended up getting $4 for one. I think 450 for one of them, and the other one wasn't. I think that was a buck. And a friend of mine, he had a couple mink that he sent to auction. I don't know exactly, but they didn't do well. And the fox he caught, they didn't do well. It just kind of can't really make a living that way, or a part time living. Yeah, congratulations, Daniel, on your 1 year anniversary on YouTube. Excuse me. It's pretty awesome. You've come a long way. I really enjoy your videos. And anytime I'm gonna run, have fun. I'm having fun, Daddy Duck. Thanks for stopping in, and I appreciate you watching and giving me the support. This is Carpet Beetle set up shop in three of my uh uh I think that's what happened to I did a squirrel. I brain tanned a squirrel for the first time 2 years ago, and this before YouTube. But I learned it from Mountain Man, Tom Orr. He was doing a coyote, and I'm thinking, I could do that too. I can try that. So I dried the the hide, kind of scraped off what I could, made a brain solution, spread it all over the rawhide. It was dry, and just let it cure, and I broke it down. And when I went back into my barn to look at it, it was kind of hanging up. I kind of shook it, and all of a sudden, there was hair falling out like crazy. Not like crazy, but it was falling out. It I don't know if it was shot with a shotgun, a 410. So I don't know if some of the brain tanning solution worked its way through the holes where the BBs hit the hide and worked their way around into the the outside of the hide and made the hair fall out. I'm not sure. Boy, it's amazing how fast an hour goes. I've been up here 49 minutes, almost 50 minutes already. This is fun. 6 people here. I'm sure there's a few that went to, yeah, living outdoors. I'm looking at Bob Barker ruined it for all of us. Yeah, I'm sure he had a pretty good, um, yeah, probably, yeah, his celebrity status, yeah, whatever. Hey, anyone want to come up on the panel or not? If yeah, no, that'd be fine too. If not, but so I'm really hoping to get a boat because that would really help out with trapping too. Like I said earlier, that would be fun. I'm so leery about that stuff though. Six, 7 people here. Awesome. No one's got plans but to watch Tom Keltish and everything outdoors. Live stream. This would be awesome to keep rabbit trailing like this. I like random topics. I'd come up, but I'm just at my sister's to upload a video and then heading home. That's fine, brother. I like conversations like that kind of lead into other ones about the outdoors. Want to say hi, Renee?
Hi.
That's my wife. So, what's everyone doing tonight? Got a good weekend planned? I think.
Sorry.
You want help?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are you going down the steps?
No.
All right. She just moved the dryer. I didn't know she was doing that. That's all right. I'm not having very fun to talk with, but I can come up if you want. Sure. Yeah. I'll I'll find the link and then I'll share it. Jana says add a girl. See, right there's Jana. Um all right. Hold on. Invite. I'm gonna copy to clipboard. Copied. All right. Now I'm gonna all right. Chat. Oh crap, I can't find it now. Oh, maybe. Hold on. What the heck? I can't find it now. The paste. I had paste up here the other day. I had um I don't think I'll be able to do it. Let's we can walk through this yet again. Hold on. Save, print, cast media device. The other day I did it. Hold on. I don't know what happened here. Copied to clipboard. Copied. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. All right. Here it comes. Living in MN Outdoors. There's the link. Hope you can see it. Or if Jana too, if you want to come up, that'd be great too. You don't have to though. Talking about hunting and stuff. And fishing, trapping. So yeah, I got, like I said earlier, I have plans to go to Minnesota, and um, there's Daniel and North Dakota. Add to live stream. There he is. Hey Daniel, how are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Temperature's great. It's comfortable out here, unless the
Yeah,
mosquito.
it's
It looks like,
beautiful out.
oh man, a lot better than it was last week. Saturday and Sunday and Monday. That was,
Yeah,
I just don't like that weather.
yeah. 4th of July was smoking hot.
Yeah, and Cody and Mark were out in the middle of the lake. That had to be like a mirror. They had, hope they had a lot of sunscreen on. That sucks when you're out there like that. I've been out on Lake Winnebago in clear skies, and it was just a scorcher.
Yeah, I got to move a little closer to my Wi-Fi. Apparently.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that mine can pick it up out here. It's not that far away, but there, now you're starting to clear up a little bit.
There we go.
Look out, there's a bear behind you.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Perfect.
Backwoods, you want to come up too? All right, awesome. Hey, brother.
Hello.
Hi.
Got my boy with me.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hey.
Hey. Good. How's it going, guys?
Awesome.
Daniel,
There.
Yeah.
your thing I sent you came back. They couldn't send it to you for some reason. They said there was an issue with the PO box.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird.
I'll take a picture of the envelope, but they said the return address or something, or forwarding address. Did you move or something?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe I might have wrote down your address wrong. I'll check with you later. I'll take a picture and send it to you.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah, Mark was saying that it was brutal out there. I don't know if brutal in weather or brutal that they weren't catching anything on a certain day or what, but
Yeah. I guess I'm not sure. I know they caught some fish, but I don't know how good a fish it was.
yeah, it Mark caught a really nice one. I'm sure you saw that, right?
I saw pictures.
Yeah. Middle Daniel from Minnesota. Your audio, you must be covering up your mic or something.
Is
I
it not
can't hear you.
working?
There it goes. Now it's a little louder.
Yeah, you just had your finger over it.
About that.
What was that?
I think he just had his finger over it.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
So
Daniel, I got your little card in the mail about 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
That's a really nice little card. I like that.
Is
I don't know if
it?
I don't know if I want to use it. I want to put it on a little board or my refrigerator in my barn and just have it like a little keepsake kind of a thing, you know. I hate to
Yeah.
break it apart, and yeah, it's really neat.
My buddy gave me his pack of gum the other day, and it was MRE gum. It was called. It's a military, and it said on the back, it said instructions: chew one gum after 15 minutes. If there's no effect, chew another. Do not exceed 4 pieces per day. And then underneath it says, for military members, do not exceed 10 per day.
Oh, I wonder what's in there.
I don't even want to eat it because it's so funny. I just want to keep it up on the shelf because it's so unique.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, just like more than a few years ago, I made a wooden turkey call, a box call, and I put some artwork on it, and I sold it to the guy I worked with. And a couple years later, I asked him how it was working out for him. He said, "I didn't use it." I'm like, "Why not?" "Well, that's too nice to put up or take out in the woods." So he put it on top of his mantle.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's whatever. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I should do
Daniel,
that some more.
Daniel, your 1 year anniversary for your channel is coming up on, you said 7 days or 8 days?
Yeah, on the 17th.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yup.
What about you, Tom? How long you been doing your channel now, Tom?
Probably about a year and a half now. It was
Yeah.
about a year in February when I started my first upload that I had, and it's like, why not do it? You know,
Yeah, exactly.
life's too short,
Yeah.
so it's like,
Yup.
it's fun. It's a good hobby. Gets me outdoors more. You know, so it's fun.
This guy right here, he's I got a pair of what's it, flippers and a wetsuit for him, so he's gonna get some underwater footage for me now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be
Nice.
pretty cool.
He was swimming today with the fishing net. So
Not today.
Yeah.
when'd you go fishing? Or not swimming? When'd you go swimming?
Yes, not yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay. I don't know. I've been working night shifts. I've been starting work at like 8:30 and going till I'm not getting home until like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
My schedule this week is all messed up.
yeah.
Like here it is now, almost 9:30 at night here, and I feel like it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Raring to go yet.
Yeah. What's Rachel up to, Daniel?
She is downstairs hanging out with the girls watching a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Girls' night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Well, we're gonna have to take off there now, Tom. I just want to jump up and say hi to you guys, and
I appreciate it.
I'm actually at my sister's house here now. They're gone away on vacation, but I drive out here to upload my videos. So
That's nice of them to let you do that.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I'm on limited internet, so if I use it all up, these guys don't get to use it, and then I got cranky kids. So yeah, it's not true, is it? It's not true. No.
That been there.
All right, guys.
Take care.
Yeah, thanks for
Yep.
having
See
me.
you later.
Yep.
All right, see you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, all the fish like that and all your lakes, like in that last video that you had, are they all that size, or is
No. Nope.
it?
Yep. Go ahead.
I was just curious if how they. It's amazing how big those fish are. I'm so used to catching little 3, 4, 5 inch bluegills that I see that it's like, oh my gosh, I need to catch something like that.
Yeah, you'll have to come over sometime and we can take you out.
Yeah, that would be so much fun. Even if we release them, like you guys did, just catching them is so much fun. Like I said
Yep.
earlier,
We normally release them during the spawn, but then the bluegill limit on that lake is 5.
oh,
So you can
okay.
only keep 5. So we do keep some occasionally, but when they're up on the spawning beds, we usually put them back.
Well, that's only right, I guess, ethical. You
Yep.
know, So it's.
Yeah.
Do you have any perch in that lake too? That size
Yeah.
or
Yep. So we're gonna be posting another bluegill video on Tuesday, I believe. And in that same spot, there'll be some big perch and crappies caught along with them.
that'd be fun to watch too. I know
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been watching a guy from Tennessee is Creek Water Adventures or something like that. He's a
Okay.
full-time YouTuber now, and he's got a bunch of subscribers, but he's like posting a video every day or every other day where he's catching bass. He'll pick a creek just out of the blue, he'll walk it, start casting little lures or jigs or whatever, and he'll be catching smallmouths, largemouth, he'll be sunfish, anything that bites, and that's all he does. Is like that'd be fun to do too, is find a creek to wade in and do something like that too.
Oh, for sure.
That
Yeah, that
it's
would be a blast.
Yeah, and even watching 330 Maniac up by you guys too. I don't know where he's exactly from you, but he was catching some monster bluegills too. I saw this week.
And that's a Minnesota channel?
Yeah, 330 Maniac. He does trapping and trapping, fishing. I don't think I've seen any hunting yet from him. If I did,
Okay.
I forgot about it. But yeah, he does a lot of fishing and trapping.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to look into that channel.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. He was catching some slobs too this week
Okay. Yeah.
next to some cattails or reeds like you guys were fishing next to, or lily pads. He was just bringing them up and kept one because I'm sure he kept five or whatever the limit is there also, but the hook went a little bit too far down.
Yeah, yep. And that's usually, if we keep them, we usually only keep the ones that swallow the hook.
Yeah.
But our state limit is 20 bluegill. But on the lakes with the really big ones in it, they've reduced it down to 5.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, yep.
I know. I think the panfish limit here is still 25 for perch, bluegill, crappie, sunfish. But out on Lake Michigan, you're only allowed 5 perch
Oh,
out there.
wow.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of, I don't know exactly why. I think the over harvesting for like our fish fries and stuff like that. Everyone,
Yep.
the Friday night fish fries and like during Lent and stuff like that. Everyone's big into eating fish, on Fridays.
Yeah, yep.
So
Yep. Huh. Yeah, and our perch limit here is 20, so
okay, but
yep.
that's up. The 5 limit is out on Lake Michigan, but inland it's, um, I think 25.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but they're also a little bit smaller too. Out on Lake Michigan, they're good 13, 14 inches.
Yeah,
They're
yep. We
they're
have
huge.
we have some lakes in Minnesota that have some monster perch.
Mark J. Larson said he's in Detroit Lakes at living the
Oh, okay.
330
Yep.
Maniac. So I
Okay.
don't know where that is for me. I don't even know where you live exactly.
Yeah, so I'm about 45 minutes north of the Twin Cities.
Okay.
And I'm in Princeton, which is about 45 minutes straight south of Mille Lacs Lake.
Okay. My
Yep.
wife has an aunt and uncle that live, I think, pretty close to you,
Okay.
actually. Yeah, because uh, where'd you say you lived?
I'm in Princeton.
Yeah, for some reason it rings a bell. So
Okay.
I don't. Oh, they live in Brooklyn Park. So I don't
Oh
know.
boy. Yeah, they live in the crazy area. Yeah,
But
I don't travel down there. It ain't safe down there no more.
yeah, but their son is really into when he was younger, he got into hunting and fishing and stuff like that, and his mom and dad, I don't Lisa might, but they don't do any kind of fishing or hunting. But
Okay.
but it's kind of cool that he showed interest in doing that. So I guess last year a bunch of him and his buddies went to North Dakota duck and goose hunting. There's like
Oh yeah.
maybe a handful of guys in one hotel room, and they went out hunting, and that had to be so much fun. Bunch
Oh
of young
yeah.
guys like that getting together and just living it up in a hotel and going hunting.
Yep.
Man, it'd be so much
Yep.
fun.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm
So
trying to talk Rachel into going out to the Dakotas duck hunting.
it's fun. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going out there next either late somewhere in October or early November. I'm
Okay.
hoping late October because I don't want to miss trapping.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that'll be. I've been out there twice already, and the first time
Okay.
was really fun. It was a good time. I didn't get what I wanted. I wanted a real nice looking mallard and maybe a pintail, but all we shot were gadwalls, which
Oh, okay.
gadwalls and bluebills. It was
Yep.
fun though. They tasted good. We got a bunch of geese. A friend of mine. The limit is 3.
Yep.
We were going to a pothole, and we were walking. We had decoys on our backs and the bags and stuff, and all of a sudden we could hear some geese, and they flew over this little hill from another pothole. He's like, boom, 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 hit all 3 of them.
No way.
I'm like, how? No way. That was. I mean, they're huge too. It's
Oh
unbelievable.
yeah.
We picked them up by the neck. It's like, oh my gosh, these things are gigantic.
Yep. Now I think you can shoot a trumpeter swan out there too.
Oh, really? Is that
Yeah,
by
so you'll
permit?
have to look
Maybe.
into that. I think you have to get a tag for them.
Okay.
And the limit is 1, but you might want to look into that because that would be really cool.
Yeah. That. Imagine getting that mounted. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Full
that'd be beautiful.
full spread wing. You
Yeah,
take up the
you'd have
whole
to have a
living room
massive
wall.
wall for that thing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I think um I think you can hunt um what the heck? Sandhills too, sandhill cranes out there
Yep.
too, I think.
Yep. In northwestern Minnesota, there's a season on cranes too, up by where Cody lives.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that video that he did. That was a neat video.
Yeah. Yep.
And I guess they're hard to hunt too, aren't they? A little
Yeah,
bit?
they're pretty smart.
Yeah. Because I was
Yep.
watching the TV show Meat Eater, and they went out hunting for sandhill cranes also. And the first day they would come in, but they wouldn't commit to the decoy spread. But they
Yeah.
eventually they got some. But I guess
Yep.
they're like you said, they're pretty smart, and I'm sure leery too. I'm sure
Yep. Yep.
cautious. So
Yeah. Yep. In just 5 miles to the east of me is one of the biggest sandhill crane roosts in all of the United States. So we
really,
have tens of thousands of them flying over all the time.
oh my, that must get annoying to listen to.
It does at times, yeah.
Now, with that many geese, sandhills, how do farmers deal with that? Is there
Uh,
special permits that they get where they can if they're
Not
causing crop damage?
not that I know of. I've heard stories of a few of them taking things into their own hands.
Well,
But yeah, the fields, they fill up full of cranes.
wow.
Yep.
I know here you can this was from a couple years ago from a person that I work with. They the farmers around here, I believe that they rights trapping. Um they have a permit for 3 or 6 sandhill cranes to for to prevent crop damage, but they can't do anything with them. They have
Oh,
to,
okay.
which I think is kind of ridiculous. You
Yeah,
know,
you might as well put the meat to good use.
right? Exactly. Instead of discarding them.
Yeah, yep, yep,
So it's they got their rules, and I guess there's we have to follow them. I guess, but
yep.
I shouldn't say I guess, but we have to follow them regardless.
Yeah, yeah,
End up doing something wrong, you don't want to end up losing your license for how many years it is. But
yeah, yep,
Mark said, "Yep, sandhill cranes are delicious, ribeye in the sky." I would
yeah,
love to try that sometime.
yep, yeah. And you know what? My youngest brother, he's getting married this fall, and he put his wedding right on duck hunting opener for Minnesota. What a what an idiot.
Oh man,
I told him don't expect me to be there before noon.
what do you say?
He said, "Well, maybe we'll join you that morning." So,
Make
and
it like a bachelor party or something going out. Well, I suppose
yeah,
it's too late for a bachelor party.
yeah. Well, the girl he's marrying is big into the outdoors, so
Oh,
maybe
that's
she'll
awesome.
join us. She'll maybe join us, and he'll have to stay at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he will never be duck hunting again. That's what the rights trapping said. LOL.
Yeah, he'll be at home taking care of the kids, and she'll be out duck hunting.
Right? Uh,
Yeah.
you got any big plans for the rest of the summer or into fall with the outdoors or
So a week, well, this coming Thursday, we're heading up to the North Shore of Lake Superior.
okay,
We're gonna meet up with Cody from After Five, and we're gonna fish trout and salmon out on Lake Superior.
okay.
Um,
On a charter or just you
nope,
guys?
we're gonna take out Cody's boat,
Okay,
and he has a little bit of knowledge on it, and I have a little bit of knowledge, so we're gonna try and figure things out on our own and see how we do.
yeah.
Um, and then I'm hoping to start turtle trapping here soon.
Our
So,
season actually opens up on the 15th of July for turtles.
okay.
How, and how do you turtle trap? How do you go about doing that?
So the traps basically look like an oversized minnow trap.
Okay,
And I can take some pictures of mine and send them to you. And I should maybe actually make a video of a turtle trap and post it.
mm-hmm.
But then I like to use either carp meat or suckers,
Okay,
and I bait it with that. And then I believe our size limit here is 12 inches across. And
all right.
sometimes you'll have three, four, five of them in one trap.
Wow,
Yeah.
for a snapper.
Yep.
Wow, that must be a
Yep.
pretty big trap then.
Yeah. I think it's about 30 inches wide and about 3 feet long.
I suppose yeah, that you would be able to fit that many in there.
Yep.
That's something I wouldn't mind
So,
trying too. I'll have to look in our regulations because I've seen pictures of I think turtle traps. I don't know what it is, but I'll have to look a little closer. But that would be fun too. I would like
yeah,
to
it's
learn
a
that.
lot of fun.
But
Yeah.
where would be a good spot to set a trap then like that? Obviously in the water,
Um, yeah.
right?
So I trapped some small lakes, but like ponds and swamps are really good.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And then if you can get a hold of some fresh carp or sucker, something like that, they really like fresh fish.
Make sure it's legal in Wisconsin. We can't use turtle traps in. Well, you're from Illinois though, Mark. Yeah, I know it's something new, so I'm going to be very, very cautious of how I do it. I'll be reading the regs more than once, because obviously I don't want to do something wrong.
Yep.
So,
Yep. And then I know here in Minnesota they send out tags, and I got to tag all of my traps. I got to have
okay.
my name, my phone number, and my address on there. Um, Stuff like that. So
Yeah, I know for trapping crayfish, you need a tag, but all we need is our name and our customer ID number if we want, or our address. But I prefer the my customer ID number.
yeah, you would, and they might have changed the address thing on the turtle traps, just because sometimes you have some crazy animal lovers showing up at your house giving you a hard
Yeah,
time.
yeah. That's why I don't want to put my. Well, they could actually look up my name just by typing my name in, googling
Yeah,
it, I suppose. So
yeah,
that means that they have to try a little harder instead of actually reading it on the tag and then coming to the house or something. You
yeah,
know.
yeah. And normally if I run into an animal rights activist, normally they just destroy my trap or they steal it.
Yeah. Have you ever encountered an activist or not?
Yeah, yep. Once turtle trapping, and then several times when I was younger, when we would be fur trapping, I ran into some.
Yeah. That how was it to deal with? Was it pretty confrontational or was it more?
They tried to be, but we didn't give them the time of day. We didn't talk to them. We went on with what we were doing, and we would get in the vehicle and just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the best way to do it.
yeah. You're not going to change their mind, so you're better off just not saying anything.
Yeah.
uh, get your stuff and get out of there, because and if you don't take your traps with you, they'll steal them.
Yeah, like you said, steal them or destroy them or
Yep.
which, you know, yeah. It's too bad you couldn't get their names or, just yeah, it could be that could fall under hunter harassment or
Yep. Yep,
something like,
for sure.
you know.
Yep.
The rights trapping. Please keep my service dog Dingo in your prayers. He's going to need an operation on his front foot. I've started a GoFundMe page for him. Please share it out. Well, that's a dogs are pets are kind of a you almost need insurance for something like that. They
Yeah.
got
Yep.
insurance for vehicles. You know, a pet is part of the family. That's hard
Yep.
to.
Yep. And they do offer pet insurance.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
It's been a while since I've had a pet, but
Yeah. So some people by me, they have purebred dogs, and whenever they have a litter of puppies, they get insurance on them. And then they keep insurance on them until all of their vaccinations, worming, all of that stuff is done, and then they cancel it. And instead of paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for their vaccines, they end up paying only like $50 for insurance.
Wow.
Yep.
The rights trapping. I had someone call the cops on me for trapping raccoons, and they came over, helped me dispatch them.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really don't have anything planned. I just want to try to get out fishing more this summer before trapping starts, and I'm thinking about maybe getting some things ready for trapping, like
Yeah.
cleaning up or something like that. But I kind of did a. Don't remind me, Tom. I'm reading some of the comments, but I did a video last year on cleaning some dog-proof traps with a pressure washer, so I kind of did that already. I'm thinking what I could do for trap preparation and
Do
things
you
like that.
ever do you ever boil and dye your traps?
Yeah, I did last year, and I did a video, and it didn't do very well. So I don't know if
Okay.
I want to do another one, but
Yeah.
it that was kind of a hectic day, anyways. I'm using
Yep.
my phone still for recording, and all of a sudden I look on my phone, it quit recording. All my storage was full. I'm like,
Oh man.
oh my gosh, now I gotta. I'm kind of wondering what can I do here, you know. So I delete a whole bunch of things, empty out my trash in my memory, and I continue to record, and it didn't do well.
Gotcha.
Frontier Survivals here. Thanks for stopping in.
Hey Frontier. Yeah, we when we dye our traps, we still use a lot of times we still use old walnut hulls.
I was gonna use that one year, but for some reason I didn't. They turned out I had them sitting in water, and something happened where I couldn't use them.
Oh, okay.
But I've seen videos on that. That's pretty slick how that works.
Yeah.
Even
Yep.
Boxy used sumac, the blossoms on the sumac. He
Oh,
got a
gotcha.
bunch of them, and he boiled those, and it put out a darker color dye from the.
Huh.
So that was kind of neat
Cool.
too.
Yeah.
Last year, yeah, that same day, I used the redwood log dye or something like that. It's a
Yep.
sawdust powder or something.
Oh, okay.
I had the water boiling in a steel container. I dump it in. Once it sunk to the bottom, it boiled over, and put out my fire. So, so I'm like, if I knew that was going to happen, I probably would have added the powder first before it boiled. But who
Yeah.
knows? Who's to say? But
Huh.
the first year I did it, I got a bottle of the trap dye to
Yep.
concentrate from
Yep.
Fleet Farm, and I dumped
Yeah.
that in. That worked perfect.
Yeah, that stuff is so easy to use. It's kind of not even worth using the other stuff, but
Right?
for good video content it is sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to try the old school, the way my grandpa did it. Just try it to see how it really did work.
Yeah. Yep.
And just say, "Yep, I kind of did what my grandpa did," kind of a
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
I know. I saw Trapper J. Even Mark was saying here, speed dip, and I thought about that too. But I'm so much, not so much. I'm not hardcore, but a traditionalist. I want to do things the old way, not necessarily the hard way all the time, but
Yep.
I like keeping that old stuff alive a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
Even smoking meat, I don't have an electric smoker, and I just like smoking meat the old way.
Yeah.
With
Yep.
wood and
Yep.
charcoal. Well, I use charcoal for a heat source, but I don't know. It's kind of more intimate, I guess. You got to sit there and watch it and stoke
Yep.
the fire a little bit, and
Yeah.
but
Yep.
so
But I suppose, Tom, I should probably hop down and go
join the
help
family,
Rachel with
huh?
the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it a night too, and I'm gonna. Or Frontier Survival says too the old ways of doing things. Yeah, that's if it wasn't for the old ways, we wouldn't have the new ways.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, I think
Oh.
I'm gonna call it a night too, and just kind of. I know my wife; she doesn't want me to help clean what she's doing because that's her thing. I'm probably be more in the way than anything, but so all right, Daniel. You
All
have a
right.
good night.
Thanks.
I appreciate you stopping in and chit chatting a little bit. So
Yeah. Thanks
I'll
for
have to,
having me up here.
yeah, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do this again next Friday night. Maybe. I like doing this stuff random, spontaneous kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
all right.
Yep. You have a
Have
good
a good
night.
night.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, the Raymond Knight guy is a good one. Of course, let me see here. Mark, I like the old ways too and use walnuts, but gotta get things done. Yeah, everything's a time crunch nowadays. So all right, everyone. I am gonna end this live stream and I enjoyed it. I appreciate everyone stopping in and enjoy the little things. Good night, everyone.